This 1 liter of milk used to be 50 rubles, but now it's, as you can see, 99 rubles. That's a huge increase.
Today we're going to be talking about life in Russia after 4 months of serious economic sanctions from the West. As you have seen, a lot of things have significantly increased in price. A lot of things like, normal household items have increased, food has increased, and this was caused because of the inflation of the value of the ruble. During the beginning of the war, or the beginning of the conflict in Ukraine, the cost of the ruble against the dollar, that is the exchange rate, rose from the 70 to 100 and something, and then after the stabilization policies by Russia, it reduced from 100 and something back to 50, and then because Russia wanted to encourage their exports, they devalued their currency all the way from 50. Now is selling about 60. All right, so the West has very effectively blocked out Russia from the financial system, the international financial system. The major financial companies like MasterCard, Visa Card, Western Union, and MoneyGram has put out of Russia. So it's very difficult now for us to receive money from home. And even the embassies in Moscow are having problems receiving money from their government. So when you write them, it's even useless. They can't help you a lot. So for the last 4 months since the beginning of the conflict, most students have not received money from home. So most students have resorted to working, doing a little, some jobs to be able to survive here. A lot of you texted me in the last few months asking me if it's still possible to get admissions to study in Russia with the present political crisis going on. And actually it's still possible because the crisis have not affected the admissions. I've told you before that governance is very different from politics. What is going on right now is a political crisis. Russia is still working as it's supposed to work. Russian universities are still giving admissions to students, and in the last few months, I think 2 students that I personally know have arrived in Russia from Nigeria. So it's still possible. The admissions are still going on as they're supposed to be. The only challenge here is this. So payment of tuition fee has become a very big challenge because Russia has been blocked out of the financial system, and as an international student, you pay your school fees in dollars or euros, and mostly dollars. So it's difficult for you to send money directly from your country through the approved channels to Russia right now. That's the reason why it's nearly impossible for us to be able to pay our tuition fees. For example, let me talk about Nigeria. I'm a Nigerian. The government approved something called the Form Aid, where we used to, it's a facility where we paid our tuition fee through, but because of this Form Aid leveraged on the SWIFT system, and the SWIFT system, which is the international payment system, has been blocked out of Russia, and it's impossible for us to now pay mostly as Nigerians. The organization we came with, that is the agency we came with, opened accounts in other countries like Poland and Ireland and England for us to be able to transfer dollars there. But these accounts keep getting blocked, and right now we do not even understand how we're going to pay our next year's tuition fee.
Some social media platforms like Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, and TikTok cannot be used without a VPN. That's right, guys. Now, after this war and after the sanctions were placed, we can't get access to most of those sites without using VPN.
All right, so some of you are wondering why we didn't go home for the summer holidays. It's because, to cut the long story short, because of the crisis, airline tickets have grown significantly higher. A round trip from Moscow to Abuja, that is Nigeria, all the way back, we used to cost about $1,000 or $1,002. But right now, it costs about $3,000, $2,000 just to go on a round trip. So some of us evaluated it and decided it wasn't worth it. So airlines have, the price of air travel has gone up significantly within the country and, internationally. If you have to travel back to your country, you have a lot of students here from countries all over Africa. Some of them actually left because, some parents had, some of my classmates were here for 3-4 years without going home. So their parents really wanted to see them, the families really wanted to see them, and they went. But some of us, I don't even think my dad wants to see my face.
So like Arun said previously, right, a lot of us didn't go home, and a lot of us didn't have a chance to go home for the summer. So this was an opportunity for us to get employment and to work to earn money. We are not getting money from home. It's not as easy as it was before when we first came to Russia. And about getting employment in Russia too, it can be difficult because some of the work that they give us, some of the work that we are encountered with, some of the work that we have to do to earn high pay can be very exhausting. It can be night jobs. You can work from 6 p.m. all the way to 4 a.m. and stuff like that.
All right, guys.
Yep.
Okay. Thanks for tuning in today's video. Thank you guys for watching. Please,
like, subscribe, and give your comments, please.
Yes, and the life. If you want to come to Russia or you're in Russia, and please comment below how you have been able to cope with the economic sanctions.
Yeah.
And how they have affected you. And if you are someone that wants to come to Russia instead, all right, and that is how we're living. When we're not dead yet.
Yes.
It's only economic sanctions. We have not seen any violence yet. So.
No, it could be worse.
No, it's cool. Thank you guys for watching today's video, and bye bye.
Please, bye.
I just stood that from Ali Abda.
Ali Abda says bye bye like